phone. I know it's here someplace. Oh, there it is. I have a private loading, so I have to send it. I'll give it 10 minutes and then I'll check to see if I could send it because, you know, I don't like to make people wait if I don't have to, if I can get it done. And it's done. And then sometimes, like, it'll be loading and then I'll forget to send it. So, 10 minutes, I'm going to take a look. Benita, does Christopher the Capricorn feel like he made a mistake for ghosting me? Okay. Um, well, I get a 33% chance, yes. I don't think that he thinks too much of the actual act of ghosting. I don't know what happened with him, but the act of ghosting is very bizarre because I don't believe that people wake up one day and say, "All right, I'm ghosting. I'm never going to speak to her again." I just think it's like one day leads into another, and before you know it, a week has gone by. Before you know it, a month has gone by, and time just gets away. So I don't think he really thinks along the lines of ghosting or not ghosting. But for whatever was going on between the two of you at the time, I don't think the two of you were on the same page. And I think that he felt like, I don't know. I don't know if he felt like it was his only way out or he needed space and then time got the best of him. It doesn't show much of regret around ghosting. I don't, like I said, I don't think that he looks at it like, oh, I'm going to ghost her. I just think it was something that happened because I don't think that the two of you were on the same page at that moment. April, love update. You might be feeling a little bit like drained or a little bit tired and kind of stuck. You also may feel a little bit like you're holding yourself back or like just kind of bored with things. Um, Things may be slow for a little while. It's hard for me to give timing. Maybe by the end of the year into early next year or the beginning part of January, things change for the better and a new potential partner shows up. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you have the Magician here, which means that you can manifest somebody. Put out into the universe the kind of partner you want when the Magician shows up. Mm. April, a Sagittarius literally messaged me out of the clear blue sky yesterday. We went out once last year and he reaches out once in a while and asks me out. And I turned him down. What's he want? Okay, let's see. Well, he's looking to explore his options. Yeah, I don't. I mean, if you're not into him, you're not into him, and I don't think you are because Lovers is in reverse here. Um, his intentions aren't bad. He doesn't have evil like intentions. He's not looking to pull one over on you, but it does look like he's looking to explore his options. Hangman's in reverse. He may have been feeling stuck for a while, and now he feels a little bit like things are moving forward for him, and he wants to, he wants to see where things could go. Light Soul. How will my kids' free week go? Mm. It should go well. It looks like you're feeling prepared. You have rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries, spending some time, me time, or taking care of yourself. You have a wish around this week. You could hear from somebody out of the blue who you haven't seen or spoken to, and maybe because you're kind of free this week, maybe you meet up with that person. They could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It should be a nice week. Talia may have general for January. Looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. You've got the world at your feet. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Cause for celebration comes in around the 9 of Pentacles, which is money flowing to you. Possibly business picks up, personal business picks up. Yeah, your personal business could be moving forward in the month of January. You also could have a Cancer come in that may be significant. Siba, general reading. You got a cause for celebration coming in when you no longer hold yourself back. Then it's like feeling like you have the world at your feet. If you recently feel like somebody has stabbed you in the back or done something hurtful, that will be moving into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study of some type. 3 of Wands, no longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. The moon, intuition is heightened, and you could be spending a lot of time with a Virgo that may be of significance. Talia, general for the rest of this month. You've got the Judgment card. Being at the right place at the right time may help your life move on to greener pastures. Feeling a little bit more respected. That's usually a work relationship, 6 of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be. It could be any relationship. 5 of Pentacles in reverse could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, something that makes you feel relief. 2 of Wands, feeling prepared. Before the end of this month, you should be ready to make possibly a big decision around money or finances. Kira may have a general for next week. It looks like you got some good karma coming back to you with the Justice card. The Wheel of Fortune, you got some good luck coming in, and your intuition is heightened. Now, life moves forward quickly with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Swords, laying down the law, setting up boundaries. Stepping into your own strength brings in peace and compassion. You also have Sagittarius coming in that may be significant. If you're not with anyone, a new love interest can show up. If you are with someone, current love interest may be treating you well, or you may be rekindling your relationship. You also have a little adventure coming in, the Page of Wands. April, you get more insight about A's, the Sagittarius' personality. Well, he comes in out of the blue. You might hear from him again with the Knight of Swords. I don't know how you left off with him, but if you left off on like good terms, you'll hear from him again soon. And here he is. Sagittarius shows up right in the reading. Okay, he he's pretty ambitious. He's hardworking. He's got money. He's very well respected either at his job or in his community. Nine of Cups. He has a wish around him. He's the kind of person that's very passionate. He'll put a lot into a relationship, but when things are done or when he feels like he's not getting anything else out of it, he turns his back and he walks away. He doesn't play games. But like when he's into it, he's into it. You can expect love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. And he would be, he may have a spiritual practice that he holds very dear to him. He's courageous, loyal, sincere, and he's a little bit unique. Yeah, I think he's a good guy. Takira, would I be successful doing spiritual business? Yeah, I think so. We're all spiritual beings. You really can't fail. That's what you were here. That's what we're here for. Well, we're here for an earthly experience, but we're spiritual beings. Even though sometimes it's just so fucking exhausting. Yeah, you would do very well. But it's, you know, it's like that's what we are. We're spiritual beings. So of course you're going to be good at it. You may have different, you know, everyone's not the same. You know, some people have a better sense of smell than others. I don't feel like I have a great sense of smell, but I have pretty good hearing. You know what I mean? So it's like you could have a really sharp sense of intuition. For me, I feel like my intuition is much better when it comes to other people than when it comes to myself. April, general for now until the end of the year. Oh, Sepia just sent me a message on Instagram. We can't see her. Nobody can see Sepia, right? It's fucking insanity. I don't understand it. It was Zara, right? And then who else last night? I think April, right? Had a problem. Okay, let me do the general for now until the end of the year, the next 2 weeks. Okay, it looks like you have a wish with the Nine of Cups. It also looks like your passion gets reignited around some sort of a, like a creative project of some type with the Ace of Wands. It looks like finances seem pretty good between now and the end of the year, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. You have a Virgo here that may be of significance over the next 2 weeks. You could have a new love interest come in as well, or that could be the Virgo. Four of Cups. You may be spending a lot of time thinking and overthinking and rethinking. Try to let that go because you'll drive yourself nuts. The Magician. You have the ability to manifest opportunities in your life. Focus on what you want more of. And the Knight of Cups. You're going to have some ambition when it comes to some sort of a creative project. All right, let me just check out Sepia. Hang on. General for Sepia. Nine of Cups. Put a wish out into the universe. Looks like you may be changing homes, finding a new home or a new place to live. That could happen relatively soon. Listen to your intuition. Anxiety is moving into the past. Finances are improving before the end of the year or around the beginning of next year. Career. Success comes in around a new job endeavor or new business opportunity. Career starts to move forward and you may be getting better compensated or you may have more money flowing to you in the next job. You have a wish around that as well, so put that out into the universe. Feeling like balance has come back. Your career is moving forward. I mean, it's just a matter of when it's going to happen over the next couple of weeks or early next year. And love. Happiness comes in around love, but you have choices. I'm not seeing a committed relationship yet, but that doesn't mean anything. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Being guided by the divine when it comes to love brings in success around love. Look out for an argument, possibly with a fire sign. Ten of Pentacles, you got money coming in. And regrets, negativity, and pessimism is moving into the past. Seba, messages from the Leo. See, whenever people ask for messages from someone, I can't channel. I'm not a channeler, so I can only give you a card reading. Yeah, I mean, to get message, you need to go to someone who can channel. I can't do that. The cards show here that, I don't know where you are in the relationship, but it looks like you may be feeling like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. You feel a little bit of disappointment around this situation, or this situation may never turn into exactly what you want it to be. It looks like there may be some regret or some like negativity around it. And you may end up moving on to greener pastures. You have a water sign that comes in pretty strong, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you have a wish around love. But it seems like with this Leo, like things may go good for a while, but then there's this setback. And when there's a setback, it's always like one step forward, two steps back with this guy. I don't know. I would keep your options open. But like I said, I can't channel. So if you can go, you may want to ask someone who can channel for that question. April, what happens if I go out with A? You're right, I'm not into him. I'm just bored and I'd rather stay home. Well, I mean, here he is. He shows up again. So it does show a romance. It could turn into something romantic at some point if you gave it a chance. But you got the Knight of Wands, which would be, he may be ambitious. He may, keep calling. And you may just give in to him and be like, okay, fuck it. And then see what happens at that point. I mean, me personally, I don't want to be bothered with someone I'm not into. But I also feel like in my life, that's a mistake that I've made. Like, I feel like maybe, like, long story short, like, I remember this one guy when I was in college. My mom was like, Danny, the guy really likes you. Why can't you just go out with him? He's a nice guy. And I didn't. I didn't go out with him. I wanted nothing to do with him. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't. Honestly, I think I was afraid. I was really young, like I don't know, 18 or something. And I think I was afraid. And I kind of feel, looking back over my life, that I didn't do a lot of things because of fear. And then I also didn't have a lot of experiences because of fear. So I think if I could do it again, maybe I would change that. And maybe I would have given other people a chance. I don't know. I mean, that guy just did, like, that situation just sticks out in my mind. I don't know why, but just in that particular situation, I just remember my mom being like, you don't have to marry him. You just have to go out with him. Like, he's been trying. And I just didn't want anything to do with him. I don't know why. He wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't gross. I mean, he was a nice guy. I wasn't feeling it. And that was always my attitude. I would rather just stay home. I'd rather hang out with my dog. Like, that's just how I felt. So I don't know. I would always advise people to, give it a chance, only because I've seen people like one of my good friends, and I've told this story all the time. She didn't date anyone for like 12 years. I mean, and it wasn't even just that she was being picky. She wasn't into anyone. No one was into her. There was nothing. I mean, we went once to have our cards read, and the woman was like, well, it looks like your parents may be putting a drain in their backyard. And she was like, really? That's what my reading is? That my parents are putting a fucking drain in the backyard? Anyway, and then when she met the guy that she married, she was like, it's just like, I don't know, I'm not really into him. Like, he just happened to be somebody who asked her out. Like, she had no idea that he was going to ask her out. And when they went out, she was like, I don't even know I like him. No, I for some reason I remember it being around Labor Day. We're talking like after New Year's. She was still seeing him. She was like, I don't even know if I'm really into him. And like her mom was like, because she hadn't dated anyone in so long. Her mom was like, like buying gifts for his mom for like next year. And she was like over the moon because finally someone showed up and she wound up marrying him. But it was a long time that she felt like, and then she even did one of those things where she sent him a text message thinking she was sending it to me, saying something like along the lines of like, I don't even fucking know if I like this guy or something to that effect. And then she was, it really made her stuck her foot in her mouth. But she wound up marrying him. So that's why sometimes it's such a bad thing. Can you imagine? She sent him that text message. I can't remember exactly what it said, but something about her mother. It was something about her mother liking him more than her or something like that. Anyway, Jarmel Harris, General for 2021. God help us with 2021. Better be a better year because this year was a fucking joke. This year really sucked. No, I don't want to say that because it's like Avery was born this year. And you know how like you always think back to like, the time you were born. I hate that everybody would say that 2020 sucked. Okay, next year for you, it looks like you got cause for celebration that comes in around committed relationships. So if you're with someone right now, that relationship can continue and it can actually grow stronger next year. If you're not with anyone, fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you got some compassion coming in around, peace and compassion coming in around your life. Eight of Swords in reverse, no longer holding yourself back. You have a wish. You have a couple of wishes that come true in 2021. Don't be afraid to put them out into the universe. Ace of Swords, lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. And you have the 10 of Pentacles. So you have a large sum of money or you're making more money in 2021. All right, let me just see if that other thing loaded. Now Zara sent me a message. I guess we can't see Zara either. Nothing that Zara's posting is appearing. That's what she says. Um, Let me see. I see Zara's name, but I don't see, yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. Oh, see, I see Sepia's super chats, but we don't see the questions. That's crazy. That's crazy. If anybody sends a super chat and we can't see you, right? Then send a direct message to the Instagram account. Because we can see the super chats, we just can't see the messages. So annoying. But look, Prussian did one and we can see her. I could see her. In a few months, will I get what I need from college dentistry or find someone here in town? Okay, let's see. Will I get what I need from college dentistry? I feel like I know someone else that went down that route and had a really good experience. I can't remember who it was, though. Will I get what I need from college dentistry? I think that you find somebody through the college dentistry that does what you need. That's what I think is going to happen. Red nappy, general for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so you got a couple of nice things happening. First of all, you got the Empress, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. Then you got the Nine of Pentacles, which means money is flowing towards you. Page of Wands, you just have a little adventure coming in. You're stepping into your own personal strength. Watch out for a little argument or some bickering with somebody close to you. Not the biggest of deals. You have a Leo and an Aries around you that may be of significance. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, starting a new journey before the end of the year. And romance rekindles if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, there may be potential with these new people around you. The Aries, or what was the other one? It was Aries and Leo. Oh, that's really interesting. You know what? The only past life that I ever heard for myself was I was a barmaid in the Midwest. You know, like where they have the doors that they swing open, and I worked in one of those bars, but I don't know anything else. Anyhow, but thank you, Miss Rosie. Libra wants to chat before Christmas. What's he want to say? That he's prepared to not hold himself back anymore. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but he may be ready for whatever it is that you want, or he may have something to offer you. It also looks like there may be a little adventure. Maybe he wants to do something adventurous out of the blue, and he's going to be a little bit persistent. You may see a little bit of consistency with him. Julie, I have a chance of the RN position in a nursing home starting this coming Monday. How would that go? Until the hospital job that's nearby me comes. Will I have to leave the regular job for it? Okay, let's see. How will the RN job in the nursing home? Well, it looks like it goes well and it pushes your career forward. Um, things could change for the better quickly, but like you said, it would be temporary until you get the job that's closer to home. I think that getting the job closer to home is just going to be beneficial because it's going to be so much easier than having to make the commute. Will I have to leave the regular job? You mean the job that you're working now with the 11 to 7 and the 3 to 11 shift? Or you want to work both of them? I think if this one here is part-time, I think you'll be able to swing both of them. Not if it's full-time. I think the hours would overlap and it would just be way too much. I think you could swing part-time where you are right now and full-time RN. That would be great, until you can get the other place. Because I do think you're going to get the other place, and then that's going to make life so much easier when you don't have to make a commute. Leah, does he miss me currently? Okay, let's see. Yes, he does miss you. Ronnie, love general. The love life changes for the better quickly out of the clear blue sky. Brings in cause for celebration and the sun comes out. Pisces comes in. No longer holding yourself back. Love life moves forward. I got a Virgo here, a Pisces, and the Sagittarius is going to show up at some point. But you may already be involved with somebody else at that point. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it looks like you make it to the top of the mountain. You've got choices, and things change around your love life quickly. April. I'm just not sure about him because I don't know him that well. But what's the potential if I explore the option with him? I know that he's a different guy, but I had next, it was the Sagittarius that was sneaky and the liar. Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody's different. Sagittarians usually, it's just, I just did a reading for somebody that it included a Sagittarius was involved. They're usually freedom loving. Like they need to have enough freedom. They don't like to be like backed into a corner. They like to have freedom. I don't usually see them so much as liars. They tend to actually be like blatantly truthful. Like they don't always think before they speak. Like the example that I gave was I know this girl who was the Sagittarius who I wasn't particularly fond of, but anyway. Anyway, my mom was a hairdresser. So after my mom died, like this just came out of her mouth. Oh my God, who's going to do your hair now? Like, who says that to somebody that's mother just died? But that's like Sagittarians don't always think. It's like you may think it, right? But you don't say something like that. Like, why would you even think that? Like, I can have my hair done somewhere else, you know? But like, that's a kind of Sagittarian. I almost feel like they're too honest because like they don't think so. It's actually that they're overly honest. Being a liar, that's just, that's a whole other story. I mean, it's up for you to decide. I mean, I can't tell you that you're going to go out with him once and fall head over heels with him and ride off into the sunset. I wouldn't say that about anybody, but it does look like he's a decent guy. You know, he shows up here in the reading. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like he's got money. It looks like he's got a stable job. It does look like he's somebody from your past. You knew him from the past. He looks like he's relatively honest, forward moving. He's well prepared. He wants to start a new journey. I think he's looking for a relationship. Feels like he's got the world at his feet. He feels like he has a lot to offer. But you got to see how you feel. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, like if I think back to that guy, and I don't know why he stands out in particular, but maybe because I don't know, like it was Valentine's Day or something. He brought me a flower, and nobody else ever did that. Like as far as like random, somebody that I wasn't dating. But so it stands out in my mind. Like what would have happened if I would have given him a chance? Maybe my life would be in a totally different place right now. Like you don't know because I didn't explore it. But if you're not feeling it, you see, like that's just my thing. I'm like, if you're not feeling it, you can't make yourself feel something. But sometimes it takes a minute before it grows. See, when people are like, in the situations where there's got somebody on a pedestal, meaning like they're dying for the phone to ring, they can't wait to hear from him. It's like they wake up in the morning, the first thing they do is they look at the phone because they want to see that he called. We've all been in that situation, but what that does is that really throws the relationship out of balance. And I think a lot of times people crave those kind of relationships. I used to see that a lot in my mom. Like my mom used to like, it just seemed like the guys that were like I could see through their bullshit, but she couldn't. You know, like she had this one fucking asshole boyfriend that he used to like dip pineapple in vodka and then like feed it to her. Like, really? I mean, really? I mean, it's just like so inauthentic. Like, you know what I mean? It's like there was nothing real about that. It was like it was so phony. But that's what she craved. She craved that kind of relationship, but that's not real, you know? But as long as he was doing what she wanted him to do, she was happy with him. The guy was a total scumbag. He was a total scumbag. I'm not saying that you get involved with scumbags, but I'm saying is that sometimes people know, like they know or they've learned what women want, and it's not coming from their heart. They're acting, they're putting on a role, and you know that whole thrill of the chase is what keeps things, you know, like that's what it's about. She dated this other guy, Steve, and Steve wasn't like that at all, but he showed up every time he was supposed to show up. He held a job, he owned his own place. This bum, forget about it. But why was she so attracted to him? You know what I mean? Like, why was she so attracted to him and not Steve? I don't know. I don't know, but it was a pattern, you know? So then I would say, like for someone like her, I would say you have to look into yourself to figure out what it is that makes you so attracted to that kind of guy, but not attracted to this kind of guy. But she didn't want to hear that. Yeah, and she got mad at me. Anyway. But you know, like that's what, and I think that most of us as women, we want that feeling, right? We want like someone who like we're really attracted to, and somebody that calls us first thing in the morning, and we want to feel that before we get to the date. But sometimes the date's got to come first before we can feel that. And I don't know. I think a lot of the love is like psychological games. So you know, like if he reaches out to you and then he disappears, then you'd be like, well, how come I haven't heard from him? Right? Because you would be expecting to hear from him. So there's part of that thrill of the chase that goes into it. And he just showed up and you turned him away. So now he's probably going to reach out again. But eventually this guy will fuck off if you don't give him like the time of day, he'll move on. You know, Sagittarius can be like that too. They can kind of, you know, go with the flow, and I don't think that he'll be like a stalker or anything crazy like that. TVET. Um, love. You know what I did like about 2020? I always wanted to work from home, and I'm really grateful that I was able to have that happen, especially with having Avery, because I would not have wanted to have to drop her off at daycare. You know, not little. You know, I would like her to do something, you know, maybe, a year and a half, so she can interact with other children her age. But I wouldn't want, like, years ago when I was working full time, I wouldn't want to have to drop her off in the morning and pick her up at 6 o'clock at night. So that was good for me, and definitely saved my car from all the driving that I was doing. So 2020 wasn't that terrible. You've got the Empress card here. You got love, money, abundance, fertility coming in here with the Empress. You've got the somebody coming in here out of the blue who you may not have spoken to in quite some time. They may show up. You have a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Virgo. Love life changes for the better quickly, possibly around Sagittarius. But you have choices. Starting a new journey, or there's some spontaneity coming into your love life. You have choices, there's no doubt. Nine of Wands. At some point, probably before the end of the year, you may feel like finally I can breathe a sigh of relief. Things are moving forward with me, and I'm making the decisions. I'm calling the shots. April, what's general with Jay the Virgo? We have a phone date tonight. Okay, let's see. Isn't it funny that now these days, like, people make an appointment to talk on the telephone? Like my friends do that too. Like my friend will be like, well, you're gonna be around at 3 o'clock, I'll call you then. Like, who does that? Like, we never used to do that before, but now you have to do that. You have to make an appointment to talk to someone on the phone. There's nice potential around this guy. You got the Six of Cups, somebody from the past. Four of Wands is good potential. Two of Cups is there's good potential that at some point it can turn into a committed relationship. You have good luck around the situation. Nina. Oh, okay. I see Nina's question. Okay, okay. Let me just do myogram because I don't want to lose my spot. General for the next 2 days. You got some good karma coming back to you in the next 2 days. Life changes for the better quickly. If you've recently put a lot of hard work into something, you should see a payoff. You may be doing something out of the blue that's fun or out of the ordinary fun. And it could be with a love interest in the next 2 days. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel like you can pay off a bill, a debt, or a loan or something of that nature. Seven of Cups, you may have some choices. You could also have a new business opportunity. That might not be in the next 2 days. That just may be on the horizon. Nina, I had a chance meeting with G today, and when I met him, I felt awkward. Was it me or was it him? The energy around the situation was a little awkward. It looks like you might be feeling like things are a little bit stuck, or maybe he's feeling like somebody feels like things are stuck. Somebody else may be a little bit more ambitious around this situation. I mean, I don't know which one of you feels. Somebody may feel like I put in a whole lot of effort. I'm not seeing a payoff, and I'm not sure that I'm feeling it. The energy around today was off. The good news here is that the sun is in reverse, which means at some point, happiness can come to this situation. It just may have been a funky day. Or you could be going through a funky moment with him. John, business, financial for January. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles and, okay, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. A new business opportunity, like one could be like a personal business, the other one could be a job opportunity that bring in more money with the Nine of Pentacles. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. That's positive when it comes to money and finances as well. You may be thinking about walking away from an old opportunity or an old job and moving forward. I think what happens is you just might take on something else in addition to whatever it is that you do all day. Judgment here is like being guided by the divine. So another opportunity may fall into your lap. Six of Pentacles. Current job could be paying you more, or you could be getting another job in addition to that pays you more. Looks like money and finances pick up in January. Jay, how does Amy feel about me right now? She thinks that you're successful, attractive, smart, intelligent, hardworking, and loyal. Lydia, read and vibe for the upcoming week. Got nice stuff happening. Empress and the Two of Cups. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Two of Cups is potential love connection happens this week. And the Wheel of Fortune is good luck. Seven of Wands is perseverance. Should be a good week. The vibes this week are good. Lots of love around and opportunities. Lydia, how does Obed feel about me? He keeps saying that he had a good time. He did, and you're going to hear from him again. I think he's going to want to spend more time with you in the near future. Yeah, you got to wish around the situation. Yep. He's the Leo? The Leo's showing up. The Leo is showing up. You're no longer going to be feeling like you're waiting here for your ship to come in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You got a Virgo showing up as well. You're going to be busy. Good. Have a good time. Sister, he's texting back, making it hard to solidify a day when to meet up. Maybe I should have gone up there when he was willing to meet. What's his deal? He wants to see you. He does want to see you. I don't know if maybe it's fear getting in the way, but he like starting a new journey. He definitely wants to see you. And you have good karma around the situation. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, this relationship moves forward to greener pastures. I don't know how easy it is for you to get up there, because I would never, like, I wouldn't want you to go there like unannounced and then him not be like readily available, you know, but I feel like if he knows that you're going to be there, something is going to happen. You know, like, I don't think he's going to let you go up there and he's going to not see you. I would try to see if it works, like telling him, like, I'm going to come up like Tuesday and I'm going to stay until Wednesday night or something like that. See if when you say something direct like that, if you get him to agree to it. I don't know. He's a tough one, because it shows that he wants to see you. He wants things to move forward, but yet he's like dancing around it. I think that eventually you guys do meet up. And I would be surprised if it wasn't like before the new year. April for this weekend. You got good luck around this weekend. You got perseverance this weekend. You could be, the Eight of Pentacles. You could be working hard, Page of Pentacles, on a personal endeavor. No longer holding yourself back. You might decide to see that Sagittarius this weekend, or you may be at least talking to him. I don't think there's any harm in talking to him. And, you know, if you talk to him and you're really not feeling it, then I wouldn't even bother. But maybe if you talk back and forth a little bit. You know, I can't be a nurse, but that's crazy money, $11,000 a week. I can't, because I can't stick a needle in something. Like, I don't know, I just can't. And I don't like mucus, but I know, especially nowadays. A friend of mine, she's young. I thought she was closer to 30, but I just saw that she just turned 26 on Instagram. She posted something. She's 26. She's a postpartum nurse, and she works full time in a hospital, and then she works per diem somewhere. She's going back to school to be a nurse practitioner. She's 26. I mean, really, she's doing really well. I used to work with her at A&P. But, you know, she was one of those kids that she knew what she wanted to do, and she took steps to get there. Like, now, this is something that, like, when I look back on myself, I wasn't like that when I was her age. Like, I guess she started working at A&P at 16. Like, she knew that she wanted to be a nurse. She always knew that, because I remember her volunteering. She used to, she's actually the one that taught me how to crochet hats. She used to make them for the babies in the hospital that she used to, I think she volunteered. I don't think that she was getting paid. In the hospital over here, I think she volunteered, because I think some babies, especially when they're premature, need to be held a lot. And I think that that's what she used to do, if I'm remembering correctly. It's a long time ago. But she always knew that this is what she wanted to do, and she took the steps to get there, and she didn't get blindsided by anything. She wasn't one of those kids that like got involved with a guy and he derailed her life. You know, like she was on the path. She knew what she wanted. She knew, and she was very successful. She went to college. She came home on um, like breaks, and she worked with us at the store. Yeah, she worked with us for years. Anyway, Nina, I had an argument with my father today. Did I do something wrong, or was he just nervous? Okay, did I do something wrong? I don't think he did anything wrong. Emperor's in reverse, which may indicate that he's looking to exert control over you, which, you know, that's your dad. I'm not surprised. I don't think he did anything wrong. If he's a nervous person, I would say yes, that he was either afraid or he wanted to control something. Sagittarius are big liars. Julie, do you see me working at the hospital in my neighborhood by the end? I think so. I think you're going to get that relatively soon. Yeah, you got to wish around the situation. You should get it soon. I have a cousin too that's a Sagittarius, and he was the kind of guy that, you know, like one of those people that, like, how do I explain it? Like, popular, everybody always liked him. I don't know, you know, like outgoing. People always look forward to seeing him, kind of like the life of the party. I always felt like Sagittarius are like fun loving, um, easy to get along with, but maybe hard to get close to or hard to like nail down, you know, because they're all over the place. I never really felt like they were huge liars. I was involved with two Sagittarians in my day. The one was a total asshole loser. Um, and the other one was too. No, the other one, the second one, that was, I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking with him. With him, it was like my way of like getting even with somebody else. Like I just felt like, fuck you, I'm seeing somebody else. And I guess he was around. But it was one of those things that I was like, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could be liars. I don't know. Well, they're sneaky, or they're ruled by Jupiter. They get away with a lot. They got luck on their side. Anyway. Emmon, does N think about rekindling the relationship with H? Okay, let's see. Yeah, you know what? The thought does cross his or her mind. Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, one of these people may want, all right, they may be interested in trying this situation again, but I'm not 100% sure that that winds up happening because the Fool's in reverse, which means something can get let out of the bag that will have to be dealt with. And that, it's the kind of thing that once it's out in the open, you can't put it back in. So that could impact the relationship. The Hangman's here, and somebody may feel betrayed. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what the whole backstory is behind the two of them. But let's just say, for example, I don't know, one of them dated somebody in the break during the breakup and the other person didn't approve of it or some kind of, if once it came out into the open, it would have to be dealt with. And I think that somebody may be feeling betrayed by something. So I don't know. They may go down that road again, but I don't know that it's going to work or that it's going to be for the greater good. They may wind up in a worse place than they are now. I don't know. It just doesn't look like a great connection if they are reconnect. Julie, there's a 6-week orientation at the hospital. How would that go? Goes okay. Shows that you're not holding yourself back. 8 of Swords is in reverse. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. When it comes to work, I would say there's money coming in around you. 6 of Pentacles, feeling well respected. 4 of Wands, feeling like there's long-term potential here. 3 of Wands in reverse, feeling like I'm no longer waiting for my ship to come in. I finally have something here. Sister. I don't see it yet, so let me do Light Soul. How will the date go with me and Alex? Okay, seems like you got the world at your feet. There's success around this situation. And well, you got the 6 of Swords. You could be moving forward. Yeah, looks like it goes okay. Sister, seems like he feels apologetic, but he's still holding back. I think he's afraid. I do think he's afraid. Yeah, he's got a little anxiety. Well, there's a couple of things that scare him. He doesn't want to get caught. He also is afraid of falling in love or afraid of having deep emotions. His intentions or his mouth may be saying, I'm looking for like a hookup, but that's not what he really wants, I don't think. And I think all this stuff kind of together scares him. Also, I think that talking to you or having a relationship with you from afar is one thing, but once the two of you meet, it actually becomes something that's tangible. It's like it brings it to life. So he's got a lot of fear around the situation. I still think it's going to move forward. I think he'll get out of his own way. Kira, what's the real reason Daniel isn't going to his auntie's party now? I'm curious as to what he said. Why is he not going? I think something better maybe came up. Did he tell you what, like, it was that you guys are going to do something else? Because the Page of Wands would be something a little bit more adventurous. 3 of Wands in reverse. He's no longer waiting for a ship to come in. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck. I wonder if he's got something better planned or something better came up. I wonder what he said. Kira, tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like it's successful and you have strength around that situation, whatever it is. 10 of Pentacles. You got some money coming in. Listen to your intuition tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like it's a pretty decent day. You have choices with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, tomorrow looks like it's a pretty good day. I don't know if you have something special planned. If you do, it will be successful. There's strength around you, personal strength. Money comes in. Listen to your intuition, and you're going to have choices tomorrow. April, so you don't think that the Sag is just looking for a hookup? I didn't see that. I would be surprised if that's all he's looking for. Let me ask. Is he just looking for a hookup? No, I don't think so. I think he's looking to start a new journey. But I feel like Sagittarians are definitely capable of that. Of just hooking up. I don't know. The Fool is a new journey. Now, could he say to you, I just want to be friends with benefits? Yeah, that's possible. He says that. But still, it's like a journey. Like the Fool is a journey. So it wouldn't be like I just want to hook up with once and I'm never going to talk to you again. He may not. I mean, I don't know. No, I don't. No, I don't think. I don't think he's interested in just something like hooking up and that's it. No, I think that there's more that's possible around the situation if you decide to explore it. Julie, does my supervisors in my current job have an idea that I'm leaving? I don't think so. No, I don't think that they know. Here at General Daniel and I. Oh, good, the plow guy came. Some of the spots still needed to be plowed. And, like, for me, I'm okay with it because, you know, I can manage with some of the people that are a little bit older or have issues. You know, I don't want to see anybody fall. One time my friend fell. I wasn't even there. She's wearing some kind of crazy shoes, and she fell and she slid underneath the car. Not totally under the car, but partially under the car. And then this guy was like, "Oh, let me help you." She's like, "No, no, no, I got it." And she goes to get up, and she falls again. And he was like, "Man, please let me help you." It's good. I gotta be laughing at her. But I could just see it. Because I could only imagine the shoes she was wearing in a snowstorm. General around Daniel and I. Oh, man. You got cause for celebration coming in here. Three of Cups. Feeling like the world is at your feet. He may be very ambitious or he may want to do something out of the ordinary. Doesn't look like he's afraid to spend money. It doesn't look like he's afraid to spend money. And you guys may be starting a new journey. He's got ambition around him. He's not holding himself back. I don't know what, why it's so funny that she fell, but because I could just imagine the shoes she was wearing. That's why. John, love reading for me, single January. Okay, you have a wish. You have your love life moves forward slow and steady with the Knight of Pentacles, but being guided by the divine. The sun comes out. Listen to your intuition. Now, you got cause for celebration that comes in around in January sometime. You got earth signs here. You got, this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but then you also have a Taurus. So there could be a Taurus and then another earth sign, or it could be, that could be the same person. But I don't know. I think you're going to have options. Knight of Cups. New love interest. Got money coming in too. You might need to have patience around your love life because you may have new opportunities that come in, but they just may be slow and steady. It looks like you got choices. It's not bad in the month of January. Ronnie, energy around the website I plan on finishing by the end of January. Good. I think it's a good thing. Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. It doesn't really get much better than that. Good. When you finish it, give us the link. This way we can put it on the community page and let everybody know about it. Jay, where do I stand with Amy right now? She likes you. There's no doubt about that. She gets jealous. If you pay attention to other people, she gets jealous. She wants your attention, and she definitely wants you to chase her. I feel like you're going to get bored with her because I feel like this game is going to get tiring for you. She's got a lot of respect for you, though. It's almost as if she sort of looks up at you a little bit. April, will I see the Gemini soon? Maybe before the end of the year, yeah. Ronnie, why would the Sagittarius come back? Sagittarius is definitely not over you. And I think that somewhere deep inside them, they feel like the two of you are meant to be together, or that there's more to come, that you guys have unfinished business. I think that this guy may feel like there's relationship can strengthen, or that, I mean, like this card is like feeling like the relationship is built on solid ground with deep roots. Like almost feeling like, and this is crazy, but like no matter who comes in and out of our lives, we still have something special. I think that that's how he feels. And I do think that at some point he shows up, whether he shows up in person or you hear from him on the phone. I think that you're going to hear from him. Beautiful one. Love. Okay, when it comes to love, you've got, if you're in a relationship, current relationship strengthens. If you're not in a relationship right now, you've got anxiety moving into the past. A Leo comes in, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you may have some choices when it comes to love. Excuse me, starting a new journey of some type. And there's long-term potential around somebody who comes in that's very persistent, makes you an offer that would be hard for you to refuse. It's possible that it's a Pisces and that it's a successful relationship. Want to stab somebody? I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I don't know. Something about it. You know, remember when I went for the lady that used to do the blood at the place when I used to go while I was pregnant. She was great. She was like a little bit of an older woman. She was really, really, really gentle and super sweet. There was this other woman she was really nice, but when she pricked it or whatever, something didn't feel right. And I'm like, I don't know why that hurt so much, but do you remember? It was all bruised. I don't remember. I'm sure I showed it to you. It was the whole thing was bruised, and my arm was numb. It was terrible. TVET, general for me and the Sagittarius. It looks like things could change for the better for the two of you. Watch out here, you don't get caught in a third-party situation. You have the Three of Cups here in reverse. Now, there's a Virgo around you. So you may be in the middle of the third-party situation. If that's the case, that's your business. But I just don't want you to get blindsided if the Sagittarius is with somebody else. Just know what you're dealing with. You have a wish around the situation. You could hear from him out of the blue if you haven't spoken to him in quite some time. Good luck comes in around this situation. But you have the Six of Swords, which could mean a couple of things. You could leave him in the past and move on to greener pastures. Or if you and him decide to move forward, this could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. I don't know where you guys are in this situation. Like if you were exclusively dating and things were good, I would tell you that you're going on a trip. You still could be going on a trip with him, but I don't like the Three of Cups in reverse. There could be third-party interference. Yeah, but here's the thing about guys. They lie. I mean, women lie too. Here's the thing about people. People lie. I don't lie. I'm not a big liar. I don't know why. I think that if I were to lie, I would feel more embarrassed if I got caught. So I think that's why I don't lie. I don't know though if that's why. I don't really lie. I'm not a big liar, but I mean, people lie. I don't get it. People that can pass lie detectors and they're really lying, those are some special people. Oh my God, Sagittarius here is really getting torn up. The first Sagittarius that I dated, he was the one that I told you he was really good looking. He looked like Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam. Like this was when like Pearl Jam was big, and I thought, oh yeah, he likes me. He didn't like me. Um, what my mother thinks happened, like when he went back to college, that's when he was gonna ghost me, but I got his number. I would never do that now, but I called his house and I asked his mom for it. Anyway, I should have just let him fucking go, but I couldn't accept that. Um, anyway, so he was really good looking, but he was one of those people, like he used to say, you're exquisite bullshit. I was like, and even then, even like when I was like 19, I knew that he was full of shit. I was like, listen to this creep. But I liked him. I thought he was attractive, and I wanted things to work. My mom felt like he had that girlfriend previously at college, and that when he came home, he met me, and that he just went back to her because he went back to school. Like he was going to be with whoever who had it there at the moment. Anyhow. Kira, he said that he's going to pick up tires in Indiana. Is he lying? I mean, that's a huge thing. What do you got to go to Indiana for to get tires? I mean, there's no Mavis. Mavis is the cheapest. I used to order tires from the Tire Rack, and then Avery's dad would just put them on, and they're more expensive to order them online. Mavis is much cheaper. That's why I go there. I think he's lying, yeah. Actually, the cards are suggesting that he isn't lying. I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's lying. But what would you need to go to Indiana for to buy tires? I mean, I don't know how many Mavises I have around me within like a 10-mile radius. There's probably 6 of them that I can think of the top of my head. Why would you have to go so far away? And Mavis is by far the cheapest. I mean, I got snow tires a couple of years ago. I mean, I went through this little phase where I was constantly needed new tires because I was picking up nails. I think in Jersey, down by Meadowlands, they were doing a lot of construction, and I kept getting nails. And I kept needing to get tires, and Mavis was the cheapest. I think yeah, really cheap. Anyway, cards indicate no, he's not lying. I think he's lying because I can't imagine why you would have to go to Indiana to buy tires. Okay, Bobby, I'll be right with you. Can we cut off the super chats because I think he's got to go out. You have to go out? Last night he did not want to be bothered with the snow, and he held. I mean, he peed, but he did. He went this morning, and we haven't been out since this morning. She probably did have pumps on. She probably did. God only knows what she was wearing. I'll ask her the next time I speak to her. It was a long time ago. All right, baby, I'll be right with you. Just relax for 1 second. Julie, general for the next 2 weeks. You could have cause for celebration coming in around a work thing. Money comes in, perseverance around work. You may be very busy with work. All right, I'll be right with you. 3 of Wands in reverse. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. I think over the next couple of weeks, you may be really preoccupied with work, possibly getting a new job or new job opportunity. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when it comes to work, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. I think that, I think that you're going to be happy with the way your career is turning out. April, I wonder if the energy has changed around you and Peter. It's always the ones that you don't want to message you, and the ones that you want in general with him for the next month or so. Actually, things could move forward with him in the next month or so. You could hear from him out of the blue. Happiness comes in, feeling like you're being guided by the divine, and the relationship moves forward. All right, Dylan, can you just relax and give me 2 seconds? All right, baby, I'm right with you. Hang on. I'm almost done. More. Love reading for the rest of 2020. All right, Dylan. You got success coming in around a love relationship with a Leo. If you're not with a Leo, but you're with someone else, current relationship strengthens. No longer holding yourself back brings in other opportunities. If you're not with anyone right now, new opportunities come in. Choices come in around, you guys said Aquarius as well. All right, let me give him something to eat. Let's see if he'll eat while I get through the rest of these. All right. Let me get you something to eat. I'm almost done, baby. I just need another 5 minutes. I'm hungry? You eat? All right, bide me 5 minutes while he eats. Career and work for the rest of 2020. Slow and steady wins the race between now and the end of 2020. You may be feeling a little bit stuck when it comes to work or career. Listen to your intuition. You do have strength coming in around your job or your career, and the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, a loan, or something like that that makes you feel relief. You could have new opportunities, but they may not come in until early January or the middle of January. You become a little bit more ambitious as the new year comes in, and you could be starting a new journey. Did I make it through the super chats? I think I did. Okay, Zara, I could see this one. Love update. I don't know. I could see some of Zara's, but I can't see them all, and I don't know what the heck is wrong with that we can't see Sepia. All right, your love life is moving forward. You got happiness coming in. You have a wish. You could have a trip come up soon that's to water, by water, or around water. Feeling like you're being guided by the divine, but you're going to have choices. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There could be a Cancer that comes in. And you could have somebody wanting a commitment early next year. Brandy's not here, right? Brandy and Sepia aren't here. Or if Sepia is, we can't see her for some, God knows why. Then I will do Mel, weekend reading. All right. It looks like you've got 9 of Pentacles. You could have money flowing to you this weekend. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel like the hard work you've put into something now is coming back to you. 5 of Cups in reverse. Letting go of negativity, regret, whatever, pessimism. Sagittarius may show up. Maybe this is the one that owes you that apology. You have a Capricorn coming in that may be of significance. You also have an Earth sign that may show up this weekend. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could have the opportunity to go out and do something fun and exciting, maybe even a little bit adventurous. And overall, the weekend looks pretty successful with the 6 of Wands. Alrighty. I'm coming, Dylan. I'm going to go. I will be back on tonight about 9:30, 10. I'm going to take him. I don't even know if she's sleeping. She's quiet, though. Anyway, and then I'll be back on tonight. Thank you all. Have a great afternoon. I'll see you guys tonight. Bye-bye.